Hi everybody, Brian Bush with Top Crop Alliance coming to you from a cornfield today. So several guys that have some drier ground have gotten a start, gotten some corn in the ground, maybe some beans in the ground. A lot of beans actually, just a few fields of corn have kind of been dabbled with. So I just want to go out in the field, dig up a few plants, kind of show you what we're seeing right now. So this is a cornfield actually planted last Tuesday on April 11th. Today is April 18th. We had a cold weekend here, but last week, if you recall, we had some good heat. So this field actually has about 55 heat units accumulated since planting last week. And at that stage, we should start seeing some differences here. So if I dig up one of the plants here, you can see got a nice root growing on there. And more importantly here, there is the coleoptile. This coleoptile is what's going to turn and head up and become the above ground portion of the plant. That whole process for the corn to go from planting to spiking through the ground takes about 110 to 120 growing degree units, GDUs. So 86 is our maximum temperature, 50 is our minimum temperature here. So we're about halfway through that process with this field right here. The soybeans I've dug up, I didn't take any video there. They're just getting started here. You can just see that root coming out there, but nothing's starting to go up towards the soil surface just yet. 110 to 120 GDUs here. So if you look at the forecast here, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we might be pushing 80 degrees for highs. So we might get another 30 GDUs, maybe even pushing 40 by the time the cold comes in here. This little guy could be pushing close to breaking through the soil surface. What's that mean for the weekend here? With some cold weather moving in, not really any concern. The growing point on a corn plant stays underground here until we get to about V4, about 6-inch tall corn. So if this were getting nipped off because we had some frost or freeze, no concern there. Soybeans, let's keep them underground. Especially my biggest concern on the beans, if we've got some freezing weather, is on that neck. As they start necking through the ground, there's a lot of stress right there on that neck. I don't really want a frost or a freeze on that neck that would damage it and potentially cause more of those heads to pop off before it comes out. So field conditions looking great. I've had more conversations with guys saying, hey, the soils are fit. I just don't like this forecast of maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of rain followed by cold. So if that's your situation, make sure the planter's working. Take it out, drag it across the min rows, make sure everything's working fine. Then we can decide, look at the forecast in a day or so, see what's going to change. If it continues to look really wet and then followed by really cold, park the planter. If that moderates, maybe you plant a little bit more here. I would rather you plant in good soil conditions, maybe a touch on the cooler side, than mud things in. Or even worse, we wait and wait and wait for the perfect conditions, and then we get to Memorial Day and just decide, oh, we have to plant, mud it in, let's get done here, and make a bad decision then. So, hope that helps. Always, if you have questions, please reach out to me. Happy to show you what I'm seeing from the field here, but corn's off to a good start here. Fingers crossed for a good year. Thanks, everybody.